breaking out at 1.001. Okay.
Boeing 001 Heavy, contact Seattle departure. You have a good flight.
Winter departure, thank you much, Tower Boeing 001 Heavy.
Beautiful takeoff. There, as you see again, the 787-9 taking a turn to the left, heading out west, preceded by two chase airplanes. You know, I forgot to mention one of our most important pieces of the 787 are the engines there, a big piece of the fuel efficiency that we're getting with the 787. There you see the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines. Airline customers will also have the option of picking the General Electric GE NX engines. Not yet. And I'm sure many of you heard on this webcast a huge cheer erupted as the airplane rotated off the runway here at Payne Field and headed out. You know, this is the culmination. This milestone is a culmination of years of work by thousands of people, by a huge team, Boeing and its supplier partners around the world. For many of the first flights here, we've heard comments such as, you know, this is sort of like my child. I'm the parent, and seeing something like this on its first flight, first takeoff, it is really a special day. And to imagine that it was just about 4 years ago that we saw that airplane sibling also take off for its first flight, it's really special. Quite an honor for me and for many of our team here bringing you the webcast. Again, the airplane will take off now for a 4 to 5 hour flight. I should let you know that we'll be tracking the airplane's route throughout the way. You can also track it by going to our special 787-9 flight tracker. We partnered with Google Earth and FlightAware to be able to bring you all of the motions of the flight, and you'll be able to watch it here on this webcast. We'll sign off a little bit before we're getting a special interview for you, but before we sign off, I should let you know we will update you as to when the airplane will be landing. We'll give you a heads up, then we'll come back on the air about 5 minutes before the airplane lands, and we'll be able to watch the airplane land in Seattle at Boeing Field. Joining me now is Ray Conner, President and CEO of Boeing Commercial Airplanes. Ray, I got to ask you, you got a smile on your face,
yeah,
I know.
Of course, always.
How did the airplane look?
Oh, it looked great, always. This is a beautiful machine. It's going to be the backbone of the 787 fleet, for sure.
Now, I know you joined the company as a mechanic on the 727 35 years ago.
Yep.
And I know you love...
Remind me of that? Yeah.
No. Well, I say that because I know you're a big fan of history,
Yep.
Aviation history. Does this ever get old for you?
No, never. How can this get old? I mean, it's the culmination of all this great work that our teams have done, you know, the suppliers, everybody involved. And this is what we live for. I mean, this is what makes us great, makes us a great company, and a great provider of these terrific airplanes.
You mentioned the backbone of the fleet. Tell me a little bit about the strategy behind this. So you, in June, launched the 787-10.
Yep.
Now you see the 787-9 take flight. The Dash 8 has been in service around the world. Tell me about the thinking behind it.
Well, you know, the Dash 8 is kind of more of the 6-7 size airplane. It's more of the open up the thin routes, and it's more of a pathfinder. And then, of course, the longer range, higher density airplane of the Dash 9 will pick up from there, and we'll fly a little bit longer missions, maybe even thinner routes, but we'll carry more passengers. So it's that kind of sweet spot from the long haul perspective. And then, obviously, the Dash 10 higher density, more regional approach. So you have one family that can pretty much do everything that an airline is looking to do.
And 20% fuel efficiency for the Dreamliner family. I'm sure you're hearing from customers that fuel savings and how it's opening with its range too, opening up new routes and new business for them.
Oh yeah, I mean, 20% is maybe even a little bit better than that. We have airlines that are being profitable now that were not profitable before, routes that they could not do before to make money at. They're doing, BA just announced they're going to do London to Austin. You'd never be able to do that route before. Ethiopia, what they've done, they've attributed their profitability completely to the 787, and JAL opened up their route from Tokyo to Boston, and even the New York route, Tokyo to New York. Hardly anybody could make money with that. Now they can make money with that.
Well, great to hear. We look forward to hearing more sales activity around that airplane. We'll let you get going because I know you're going to make your way down to Seattle to watch the airplane land. Thanks again and congratulations, Ray.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you.
All right, that was Ray Connor, President and CEO of Boeing Commercial Airplanes. A big day for him and his team as the 787-9 has taken off for its first flight. All right, we're going to get ready to sign off here. We're going to make our way down to Boeing Field in Seattle. We'll get ready for landing. Right now, we're expecting a 4 to 5 hour flight, so 4 to 5 hours from now we should have landing. But again, stay tuned to this website and to this webcast. We'll update you when we think we'll have landing, and we'll join you again. I'm Bernard Choi with Boeing Communications. On behalf of the entire webcast team, John Bedino, Lori Gunter, Gary Wiggs, Chad Douglas, Albert Lynn, all of them, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in a little bit.